Hello, my name is Ernesto Quintero Jr., student at WP Carey. For this assignment, although it was hard to choose from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., I have during speech to President John F. Kennedy, I went with Denzel Washington. Besides being a great actor, I think he's a great motivational speaker. Growing up to two migrant parents, English was my second language, which made it a little challenging reading out loud because since English was my second language, I couldn't pronounce certain words and I couldn't read out loud. And so other students would make fun of me for being slow. Eventually, I was able to test out of that. And by reading at home, I improved my vocabulary, learned my pronunciation, and became faster at reading. Eventually, in the ninth grade, I was able to test out of reading because I was reading at a college level. Graduating high school, I went to the Air Force and became security forces. I was deployed in Ecuador, and I learned a lot, got to experience a lot. For the last 20 years, I've been working in supply chain at Banner Health, and we have to speak in front of people sometimes, in front of the department, sometimes a group of 50 people. I always would fear that feeling of anxiety because I would feel like I might pronounce things incorrectly, or I just don't want to draw attention to myself because it brings me back to when I was a third grader, having that anxiety. Through the lectures and through the reading, I learned that it's okay to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. That anxiety feeling. To overcome it by doing certain things, such as doing a power pose in front of, right before you give a speech or right before you do a recording such as this. Also, because this is an online recording, I learned that lighting, to play around with the lighting, to also test the microphones. If I was speaking in front of more people or in front of people in person, I would try to reach to the listener in the back and enunciate and speak louder than I would normally speak. Those are some of the great tips that I've learned. Now, I don't think I have conquered all the feelings of anxiety, but also I'm trying to improve on using words such as like and because I do that a lot. Speaking with my friends and family, that's one of the things that they let me know is that I use those words a lot and those filler words. So I'm trying to improve upon that. Also, during this recording, I made sure that my background was clear, and eventually I want to establish more of an online presence and eventually start up my blog, my YouTube vlog. I don't think I have conquered this feeling of anxiety in public speaking, but with the tips that I've learned, I think I will keep improving, and I will keep on doing more recordings. Thank you for listening, and I hope to hear from you all as well. Thank you.